You guys have built all this in 3 years.
And 2.5.
2.5 years.
Yeah. Our transportation side hits our 2-year next month, right?
Yep.
I mean, our transportation is not even 2 years old.
What would you say has been the key to that? What's the secret to such large growth so fast?
This is going to sound crazy, man, but it's got 3 letters in it, man.
Yep.
It's called
God.
That's
God.
it. 100.
100%. Look, man, the Lord's blessed me with the ability to speak into people. That's a blessing he's given me, right? But my power dies whenever you don't have an opportunity to hear me, right? The things that have transpired in our business and the opportunities that have been provided for us defy all logic.
Mm-hmm.
They're not logical. We had an MC that was 4 months old, and I'd love to say that we're smart. But for a Fortune 10 company, I want you to understand this, the largest automobile manufacturer on the freaking planet, not in the U.S., they're in 170 countries on the planet, allowed us to be one of 12 carriers out of 750,000 carriers to service them on a long-term evergreen contract. On top of that, we're able to find equipment when I come from a humble origin. I'm not afraid, or I'm bashfully unafraid to say it, man. I'm a product of a single mom. I was born and raised by a single mom. I lived in Dade County, Florida. Didn't have anything. I didn't have a pot to piss in, man. I joined the service because I had to, because I wanted to learn something, right? So for banks to turn around and take a guy like me that comes up this way, that's had this opportunity and allow me to be able to leverage that to buy additional pieces of equipment and for us to land the largest factory company on the planet, right? So like Triumph's who we factor with on our dedicated transportation side, massive, right? They support us. For us to be able to face a pandemic, the other side of the pandemic, for us to launch all of these enterprises, for us to be able to expand within those enterprises, and then to be in the middle of a freaking recession and still be ironclad growing when everybody else is going bankrupt. It's crazy. It defies all logic, man. Everybody's afraid to buy a truck. We're buying trucks. Everybody's afraid to buy trailers. We got trailers. Everybody's afraid to employ drivers. I'm bringing them all in. Like, come on. The water's nice. It's nice and fine, dude. Everybody's afraid of taking on big contracts. We're like, hey, we're going to go out and we're going to shoot the biggest guys out there. We're not slowing down, man. We're going after the big boys. And here's what I believe. These thoughts aren't coming from my mind. The Lord himself has opened these opportunities for us. And what we're supposed to do is just listen and obey. So we treat people with respect. We're humble about this deal. We try to reach the masses and we give them an opportunity to see who we believe in, right? So Tim and I, we're Christians. I respect everybody. I don't care where they come from or what they look like. I figure if I'm going to be a real Christian, I got to be a loving person and let them see the God in me without me having to speak it into them, right? I don't have to preach at them. They just get the shit. Where are you? Are you hungry? I'm going to feed you, man. You need a shirt? Here's a t-shirt, dude, right? Come with me, man. Let's go to work. Let's get down, right? That's our mission. And if we keep it that way, the Lord blesses us. I worry for nothing. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Everything's falling out of the sky, man. Mm-hmm. It really has, dude. It's crazy. It gives me chills, man. Every time I think about it, like there's only so far that we could have done this on our own ability. Yep. And everything else that's happened is just magnificent. It's crazy to us. Every day I wake up and I think about it. And then fear sets in at times when we're looking at like, hey, what's the next move? How are we gonna? And poof, idea pops in. Here's how we're gonna maneuver. We pray about a lot of stuff, man. Yeah. We pray about all of our people. We pray about our relationships. We pray about our families, man. We pray about our kids. We pray about time and how do we balance this.
Hiring decisions.
Like, hiring decisions. How we pray.
Customers we keep.
Man. Internally, we want to make sure we're doing the right thing because that's really what's important. Here's the one thing I told you at the very beginning of this conversation, right? Who's our enemy? It's called time. It's not a person. It's time. We all run out of time. What'd you do with your time?